Hello, this is Enrico, and in this video I'm going to show you the basics of how the interface in Professionbuddy works. If you followed my last video, you should have installed Buddy, and this is how it looks after you launched it. Since we have now installed Professionbuddy, it is here in the drop-down list, and then you simply just click botConfig to open the Professionbuddy window. And it looks like this. I just made Professionbuddy the primary window in the video, so it's easy for you to see what I'm doing. So yeah, this is the Professionbuddy window. When we make profiles, we will primarily use this tab called Actions. This is all the stuff that Professionbuddy can do. If you want our character to do something, it's as simple as we find the action that we want it to do out here, and then we drag it. So, for example, if we want our character to get all mails from the mailbox, then I just drag it over here. The next thing we want to do is configure what to do. I mean, which settings to get the mails with. For example, this auto find mailbox, we will mostly leave that to be true. Check for mail, also leave true. This get mail, switch between all items and specific. All items will just get everything in your mailbox. Specific, then it will only get the item ID that you choose. Okay, for this example we will be getting all mails. So the next thing I want to show you is how to put that in a condition. You see, some of these actions out here is in blue text. So, for example, I want to use an if. And if my mail count is more than 0, which means if I have more mail in the mailbox, then I will do whatever is inside this clause. The blue ones is containers. They can have actions inside. For example, if I drag this get mail action onto here, it's inside this if condition. So if my mail count is over 0, my character will get all mails until I have 0 free backslots left. So this will end when I either have full bags or there is no more mails. Next thing I want to do is deposit item in my guild bank. Or the personal bank, you can switch between those here. You see, when I dragged this new action over here, I just dropped it here at the blue text, and it was automatically the last action in this container. So for example, if I take this get mail, drag it to the top, it will be the last one. Okay, so let's say after depositing items in the bank, I want to get mails again. And if I have configured different settings here, I don't want to do that all over again in the next one. So I can hold down Control while I drag it, and then it will make a copy. So if you hold down Control while you drag, you will make a copy of whatever you're dragging. And that can be used for single actions, but also containers. Now I have 2 containers with the same actions inside. But let's say I have another condition that says if I have more than 0 free backslots, then I want to withdraw items from the bank. So now we have two containers right next to each other. So now how do we put an action in between these? Because as I showed you before, when I take something and drop it on the blue text, it will be the last action. The same here. So how do I get it in between these two? I will show you how now. You hold down the shift key on your keyboard and then you drag it right there. If you hold down the shift key, it will not be dropped into the containers. That is pretty much what you need to know about the interface in Professionbuddy. Up here you can choose the secondary bot base. You should be doing that with code inside the profile, and we will get to that in a later video. The settings button is equal to the bot config button on a body window, but in here, if you have Professionbuddy and click bot config, then you will open Professionbuddy. Professionbuddy then has a secondary bot type, which could, for example, be GatherBuddy, and if I press settings, it's equal to pressing bot config with GatherBuddy selected here. The secondary bot base in Professionbuddy is the bot base that is actually running while Professionbuddy does its work. We'll get into details with that later as well. Every action can be configured down here, so remember to select all your actions and check which settings you have available to make it work just as you like. This is all I had for this video. In the next video we will be making a real profile with conditions. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you need clarification, or you have any additions, or just anything with Professionbuddy or HonorBuddy, please visit our forums at forums.bothaven.com, and we will try to do our best to help you and answer your questions. Thank you. Bye.